Alright, let's get ready to be loud and obnoxious again. That was a long enough vacation. I'm sure my neighbors can hear me talking upstairs. That's fine. Let's get back into this. So I know... Alright, so I know we've been gone for a little while. With Christmas and New Year's, I was like, well, that's all the excuse I need to take a week or two off. And now it's Thursday for me, Friday for you. And it's really tempting to be like, hey, I don't want to make another video because that's a couple hours of sitting in front of the computer that I don't feel like doing quite yet. So instead of editing an actual video, I'll make this one because it's kind of a cheatsy way. And it's something that does need to be brought up. But it's official, the 2019 River Valley Road Rally registration has finally opened last month. So quite honestly, I don't know how full it is yet. Last time I checked the roster, I think there were 16 positions filled out of like 75. But I know it hasn't been updated in a while because I was accepted into it and I didn't see my name on the list yet. So, I mean, who knows? I believe the cost of the rally is $500, and I know $500 seems like a lot for just a weekend of driving across Wisconsin. But at the same time, it is 100% worth it. We've made videos on it every year, and it's the one thing I look forward to doing every single year. Because the people you meet, the adventures you have, it's not like anything you'll ever experience. If you're wondering what the River Valley Road Rally is, it is a time-based checkpoint to checkpoint rally where the objective isn't to get from checkpoint to checkpoint as fast as you can, it's to get there on time. So if you're late to a checkpoint, you're losing points. If you're early to a checkpoint, you lose points. The goal is just to be on time. Granted, if you watch our videos, you realize there's a little ways around that, but that's kind of what makes it fun, is you do have to plan, you do have to strategize, and everybody does have their own strategies. You've seen it with me and Nick competing against each other, and Damon competing against Nick and I. We all had our different strategies where Damon was just run and gun, get there as fast as he can, park the car, and my strategy was just, you know, go until you realize you're gonna lose and then just have fun with it.
We're not gonna win, but hey, we still had a good time.
It was enjoyable, so thanks.
Let's go get our last route card, head back to the hotel, and watch everybody else come in while we drink.
If you're worried about what kind of car you have, granted I know a lot of our viewers own Mustangs, but come to find out last year, a few of our viewers drive different cars. They'll literally take anything as long as it's different and they haven't seen it before. So my supercharged V6 Mustang, no one's dumb enough to do that, so I got accepted, thank God. We got everything from Saabs to Ferraris to Lamborghinis to Cobalts. It goes from the high end of the spectrum to the low. I mean, they'll take anybody as long as it's something different they haven't seen before. Because the goal here isn't to prove that you need to have the fastest car. It's just having a strategy and having fun at the same time. I wouldn't consider this to be a weekend of such competitiveness that if you don't win, you're going to have a terrible time, because no matter what, you're going to have a great time. You're going to have a story that you're going to want to tell to everybody as soon as you get back home. It's something where you're going to meet more people, make more connections than you thought you would have. It is definitely something that you do not want to miss. If you're wondering how to sign up for the Road Rally, go to rivervalleyroadrallye.com or thervrrr.com. I don't know why it corrects it to that. Probably because that's the actual website. Either way, go there, click on registration, and scroll down until you see personal participant form. Once you see that, enter in your email address, and then they'll send you an application. Once you get your application, guys, just fill it out, send it back, and there's a chance you might not get accepted. That's just the way life goes sometimes, because there's only so many people that they'll accept. But if you do get accepted, it would be cool to hang out with some of you guys at the rally. With that, that's about all I really have for this week. We'll start off slow. I think next week we'll get back into more videos. Also next week, when the video comes out, I'll actually be on my way to Detroit for Detroit Auto Show. I don't know if any of you guys will be there, but if you are, you know, let me know. I'll try my best to meet up with you guys, because I always do have fun meeting up with the subscribers. But with that, guys, that's all I got. So until next time, enjoy Wild America.
Dude, I know!
Okay.
You get a ticket? Yes! Yes!
Yeah, but
Dude, give me a hug.
let's think about this. You're the person that got the first ever speeding ticket in the history of the River Valley Road Rally. So
Brother-in-law follows in
that's
the
just
footsteps.
automatic. Like, you don't. Oh man.
All right, Nick, let's get the full story
yeah,
here.
what'd the cop say?
Well, it's even before the cop. So, freaking, me and Frank, we were sticking together. I'm like, Frank, follow me.
Was that the cop that you got called in about?
I don't know. But I was like, Frank, follow me. And so he's like, okay. And we're going down these back roads. I'm like, there's nothing out here. I'm like, let's freaking go. So we're moving, and I don't know if this is who called us in, but we passed a vehicle, and I passed him at a decent speed. I wasn't doing 100, but at least 80. Yeah. And we go to the checkpoint to take a picture, or not checkpoint, the bonus area. Yep. And I missed it, and then the road got so narrow, so I just did a Y turn.
Where was it? Is this in Peninsula?
This was at the cliff where you had to take a picture by the cliff.
Okay. Yep.
And freaking all of a sudden, this car comes in and parks right next to Frank and blocks us in. So we couldn't go anywhere. And I thought he gets up with his camera right away. I'm like, sorry. And I was like, hey, sorry, I took a wrong turn. I just got to get turned around here. He's like, and he just comes around and he keeps taking pictures. I'm like, what the frick? And all of a sudden he goes, he just starts swearing and, you know, bitching us out for speeding. He's like, there's kids out here. And I told Mark, I want to go, you let your kids play in the road? But,
Just set them off.
I mean, what they need to understand is that, yeah, we were doing 80 probably in like a 45. But we don't have the radio playing. We don't have any distractions. We're clearly looking at the road. Every time we come up to a hill, I got my foot on the brake and we're riding up it because I don't know what's over it. And it's like, we're at no risk here, but they were just pissed. So he's taking pictures. He takes it off my license plate. He goes, you're going to have a visitor here in a little bit. And so Mark and I are like, well, that killed my move. What a buzzkill, you know? And all of a sudden, maybe an hour later, we came to a stop sign, and we really slowed down at this point. We're like, all right, no more. Came to a stop sign, went to go take a right, and there was a cop coming this way, and he swerved right at us and basically pushed us off almost into the frickin' ditch, turned his lights on, and just started yelling at us. And I don't know if he got the word from, you know, beforehand as far as someone called us in, but he just basically gave us a verbal warning. He goes, no one's getting any warning. He goes, spread the word to everyone else. He goes, I know there's a lot of
This
Dude!
It was you. It was you.
Huh?
You are why I got a ticket.
Why?
Because
Oh, I was in control of your gas pedal. I forgot.
Alyssa and I finally